to get you out of my mind. 'Cause I noticed you don't like me no more. It breaks my heart.
Alright guys, well, welcome back to another video. You guys read the title and thumbnail. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time, but right now I'm at the facility. I'm about to squat my buddies Yates and Aiden. I'm not sure what I work up to. Maybe I'll hit a VR if I feel strong, but I just want to kind of get into this video. I feel like I do a lot of videos. I make a lot of videos. I do a lot of things in my life. I feel like some people have this kind of misinterpretation of kind of my life and kind of who I am, but I want to share with you guys some of the things that have been lingering and kind of altering my daily life or my mindset as I've been going forward. I actually wrote all these things down in my notes because I wanted to give myself a chance to express it before I was able to talk to you guys about it. So I just want to start off the top of my head. You guys might have known me for baseball or watched me because of it, but I haven't played a baseball game since January. That's 5 months. 5 months without baseball, without the sport that I kind of built my personality around for almost 17 years. But this season I did redshirt and I never got a chance to get on the field and really show I could play. That's something, you know what I mean? Not a whole lot to it. It wasn't because of this or that. I just really wasn't good enough and I never got a chance to play. So I ended up redshirting, but I slowly started to lose the love of baseball because I was away from it for so long. And I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but like once you spend so much time away from something you spent your whole life doing, you kind of start to lose the passion. You lose the grit, you lose the excitement, you lose the joy for what you really have kind of spent your whole life working towards. So I spent some time, you know, really kind of handling that and dealing with that, and it's been like horrible, to be honest. It hasn't felt good. It's been a toll on my mental state. I've had a hard time just trying to get over it, trying to understand what I should do, how I should train, if I want to train, if I love baseball, if I hate baseball. And I haven't really figured it out, so I've been dealing with that for a long time. And I feel like once I turned 18 and once I got to college, my life went immediately downhill. I hit a car 3 days after I turned 18. I turned 18 and was like, oh my gosh, you're 18 years old. And I rear-ended a car. Once you hit a car, you just kind of deal with the idea that you hit the car. I turned around, I looked around, I'm like, oh no way I hit a car. Yeah, I hit a car. I was the only one there. And having to call your parents or call the people around you and say like, hey, you know, I did this much damage, I costed this much money to my insurance, or this is gonna go up, what's gonna happen to my car, what's gonna happen if I'm gonna be able to drive. Like, you just sit there and you're contemplating, and then you get a ticket. So that was really big and really altered the way I drive and kind of go about my daily life because I just thought about how quickly things got expensive. One thing that I've kind of been doing a little more recently than, you know, others is constantly feeling overwhelmed, constantly wondering what I'm doing, struggling to plan, struggling to look ahead, struggling to kind of look for brighter days, even having a hard time just kind of looking 3 or 4 days in advance because I constantly feel like there's something I should be doing. I constantly feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing. I'm constantly feeling like I'm not doing the right thing. Constantly feeling like I need to be somewhere else. Constantly feel like my videos should do better. Constantly feeling like I have to do more, but really not knowing what I should be doing. So I've been dealing with that, and honestly, I just wrote these things down because I was just like, if I'm gonna feel this way, I gotta understand why. I gotta numb it down to the reasons why I feel a certain way, the reasons that led to me feeling a certain way. But the other thing, on the other side of this is, you know, a lot of people don't talk about this, but a lot of times you get judged for how you act and not what happened. So a lot of times people will criticize you for your response. They'll criticize you for how you act towards them. They'll criticize you for how you respond to certain conflict or things that have happened and made you struggle, but they won't ask why they happened. They won't ask how you feel. And I've had a hard time kind of sharing with people because I feel like people don't hear me. I feel like people don't actually understand. They just criticize me for what I say. When you constantly feel like that and you're constantly feeling like you're already struggling and you're already overwhelmed and you're already not exactly happy with your life or you're not really sure what you should be doing, but then you get criticized on top of not feeling well, it doesn't make you ever feel good. Never suicidal. And if you guys are dealing with anything like that is suicidal, make sure you reach out to someone. I can guarantee whatever you're dealing with now is not worth your life. I promise you and I pray that whatever you're dealing with you will overcome and it will not be worth taking your life. If that ever pops up, please reach out to someone. I'm kind of hard-headed. I'm kind of stubborn. I like to feel that I can do things on my own, but you get to a place where you can't do it on your own. You need people around you to support you for that. It's so tiring, bro. And I pray every day. I read my Bible as often as I can. I haven't asked God why, and I don't want to know why, but I just want to know the next step. I just want to know the next direction that I should take so that I can experience this freedom, this mental freedom, this emotional freedom that is going to cause me to feel joy in my life. And I know you can't have peace without the Prince of Peace, and I know that you can't have joy if you don't have God in your life, but I'm just waiting for that opportunity to feel those things. You know what I mean? I'm not making this video to tell you how bad my life is because the truth is somebody has it it worse. I'm not here to dismiss you or dismiss the next person or to even dismiss myself, but I just want you to know that social media is not real. It's a place where you can share real experiences, but that comparison is going to steal your joy every time. Every time you look at someone else and realize, you're not as cool as them, or you're not lifting as much as them, you're going to feel down every single time. But don't get so consumed in this social media life or this social media video or what I post or where I'm at or where I play that you kind of forget where you are in your own progress, because at the end of the day, it's nobody but you, God, and your thoughts. So if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not making an effort to be closer to God or making an effort to be happy in your own life, you're going to miss the opportunity and you're going to miss your own mark. And I don't want to miss my own mark anymore, but I really have been patient and I've been praying and really just waiting for God to show me what it is that I'm supposed to do. And I've been praying for peace in the midst of it, but I have not had peace yet. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to get into this leg day, and no, this isn't a super sad video, but I just want you guys to know that, even though it looks cool on the outside, you played at Division I school, whatever it might be, like, there's a lot of cool things that are going on in my life, but that doesn't mean I'm in this like peaceful state or this super happy state about what has happened. I'm going to let Yates share some thoughts, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to speak. We're going to go from there, so.
It's a little bit different. Not used to this. I'm going to start off with, just want to talk to y'all. First off, we'll start off with Zay. Love you, man. Seriously, man. I know you're struggling right now. Trust me, I get it. I know it's hard right now, but we're here for you. You'll get through it, bro. Trust me. If any of you guys watching are struggling right now, I just want to say, reach out to somebody. In the end, it gets better. Like, personally, myself, I've been through a lot. I know what it's like to feel like you may not have anybody there for you, anybody in your corner. I get that at times it can be very, very hard. I can tell you from personal experience, regardless of what you're going through, it will get better. If you're struggling, please talk to somebody. Please reach out to somebody. There's always going to be somebody there for you. Even if it may not seem like it, you may have just not found that yet. Trust me, you will find it sooner or later, because God has a plan for you. I just wanted to come on here and just say, I was in one of the worst times of my entire life, and God blessed me with some of my best friends. I have a great relationship with my brothers now. I remember what happened when me and Zay first started talking. I was really struggling, and he just texted me one day. He said, hey man, you want to go hit? And I was like, yeah. Since then, we've had one of the best relationships ever hoped for. That just comes to show, like, in the end, God is going to put people in your life when the time is right. I'll just say again, Zay, man, love you, dude. Really appreciate you for everything. You may not realize it, but you've done a lot for me. Really do appreciate it. And you've been there for me through pretty much everything. Cam, really do love you, dude. We haven't had a great relationship in the past, but you don't know how much you've truly done for me.